In a bright village where drums tapped like happy raindrops, there lived a tiny chef called Zinny. She was small enough to stand on a stool, but her ideas were as grand as the tallest mango tree. Zinny loved peppery smells, shiny pans, and the cheerful sound of spoons clinking together. One sunny morning, a bell rang across the square. The villagers hurried out with baskets and blankets. The picnic was starting, and everyone had to bring a dish to share. Zinny bounced on her toes. She wanted to make something special, something colorful, something that would make every tummy sing. "I shall cook African fried rice," she announced, tying on her apron. But as she opened the cupboard, she gasped. The carrots were missing, the corn was nowhere to be seen, and the green beans had rolled away like mischievous little worms. Zinny frowned for a moment, then smiled. A chef does not panic. A chef plans. She set off through the village market, where the stalls shone like treasure chests. She found orange carrots, golden corn, and bright green beans, each one crisp and fresh. The market seller chuckled. "You have the sharpest eyes in the village, little chef." Back in her kitchen, Zinny washed the rice and put it in a pot. Bubble, bubble went the water. While it cooked, she chopped the vegetables carefully, one at a time. Chop, chop, chop went the knife. Slice, slice, slice went the beans. She was slow and safe, just as her grandmother had taught her. Then came the magic moment. Zinny warmed a pan and poured in a little oil. Sizzle! The kitchen filled with a lovely warm smell. In went the carrots, then the corn, then the green beans. They danced in the pan like children at a festival. "Now for the rice," Zinny whispered. She tipped in the fluffy grains and stirred everything together. The pan turned into a rainbow of gold, orange, and green. A tiny pinch of salt, a little spice, and one secret sprinkle of love made the whole dish smell wonderful. But just as Zinny was ready to carry the bowl away, she heard a rumble. Oh dear! The clouds had turned grey, and the picnic tables were being blown about by the wind. Some villagers were worried the feast would be ruined. Zinny looked at her fried rice, then at the stormy sky. "Not ruined," she said. "Shared differently." She quickly packed the rice into smaller bowls so everyone could hold one safely. The children helped carry them under the big acacia tree, where the singing birds could still join the feast. At last, the villagers took their first bites. Their eyes grew wide. "Yummy," they cried. "So colorful. So tasty." Even the grumpy old goat nodded with approval. Zinny laughed with joy. She had made more than dinner. She had made a happy memory. That evening, as lanterns glowed and drums played softly, Grandma hugged her. "You are a clever little chef, Zinny." Zinny beamed. "Small chef, big flavor," she said. And from that day on, everyone knew that Zinny's African fried rice was not only delicious, but perfect for sharing too. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye.